So it doesn't take a genius to know that the AEW's women's division is fucked. Now, fucked doesn't exactly mean unsalvageable because there are a lot of gems hidden in the roster to where they can actually rebuild this division to the point where we can actually have a legitimate women's division in AEW. So I pulled up their roster, and a lot of these girls are not going to make it. I'm just going to be honest. Hikaru Shida is one of those girls where I thought they could really do something with her. And to be honest, they still can. But the fact is, AEW has not doubled down on their women's division, and that is actually to their detriment. WWE is actually capitalizing on their women's division, pushing them to the main events, while over on AEW, they're struggling to even have their champion show up weekly. Their champion is Hikaru Shida, but their inaugural champion, I believe, was Riho. And there was a chunk of time where Riho wasn't on TV. Then she eventually drops the belt to Nyla Rose. Then Nyla Rose loses to Hikaru Shida. It feels very fractured, disjointed. There doesn't really seem to be any real direction outside of using outside talent, such as Thunder Rosa, Serena Deeb. Now, I know Serena Deeb is technically on their roster, and I believe Thunder Rosa is not. I was going to give AEW a chance at rebuilding their division, starting with last week's title defense between Shida and Abaddon. Oh boy, was that match ass. Ass. Terrible match. The living dead girl, as they say, literally on their roster page, on their website, it says literally, Abaddon, living dead girl. Her career is 6-2. So this monster was defeated twice in her career. What? So where does AEW go from here? What do I suggest they do from here? Well, as the spotlight seemed to have been on the champion through the most of the year, I believe the women's undercard was actually given enough time to grow, especially following Britt Baker's injury. Because I'm just going to flat out say it. I think they should build this division around Britt Baker. I think she has a ton of charisma. I love her little backstage segments. She's a bitch. She knows how to play up that role. She just knows how to kind of steal the spotlight. And even when there's like no title around her, it just seems like the focus of the division is on her because she's a loudmouth. And let's be honest, no one wants to see Jade Cargill come back for a match with Brandi Rhodes. So I believe right now the focus should be on Britt Baker and her feuding with Hikaru Shida and taking that belt. The only problem is AEW is so scatterbrained when it comes to storylines that Britt Baker is currently tangled up with Thunder Rosa, I think. So I feel like they need to have that feud, Baker versus Rosa, be for the number one contender spot. And I need to have Britt Baker win. And I know a lot of people will be like, but Thunder Rosa's the better. No. Scratch all of that. Thunder Rosa's not even on the roster. I'm looking at their website right now. She's not on the roster. So I would think if you're going to put the belt on someone who looks like a star, I mean, let's be honest. Britt Baker's boyfriend is Adam Cole. These two, if they work together, would be what Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae think they are now in NXT. They think they're the power couple, but they're not. I would rather see Adam Cole and Britt Baker side by side owning their roles under one banner. I would love that. But Britt Baker has proven time and time again, even though she's been through garbage like the tooth and nail match, she can turn the literal garbage they give her into something enjoyable and entertaining, quote unquote. Britt Baker is a star ready to be born. They need to go all in. They need to have Baker defeat Rosa decisively. No more of this chicken shit crap with Reba on the outside. Have Britt Baker legitimately beat Rosa 1, 2, 3, or the lockjaw, and really put her over and move on to Hikaru Shida. Shida just beat Abaddon. She has no feud right now. And I'm guaranteeing she's not going to have a match anytime soon until there's another challenger waiting for her. And that's perfectly fine, but I feel like they are wasting Shida. They are. There's like no other way to explain it. Facts are facts. She's had some decent matches. Like, I really enjoyed her match with Nyla Rose when she actually won the belt, but they're not giving her enough to actually have her shine on TV, which sucks because I think Shida's, a fairly decent worker. And if given proper, exposure and proper character development and growth on TV and stuff like that, then she can really be something. But unfortunately, she's squandering doing something somewhere. Sometimes she's even in the audience. That's horrible. Why is your champion in the audience? Anyways, Britt Baker is like the only girl here. I'm like looking through their roster. They don't really have a big roster. But as far as like I'm scrolling through here, like Abaddon, Allie, no. Anna Jay. Anna Jay is one of those girls, along with Tay Conti and Britt Baker, who I really think they should really push. Kong, haven't seen her in a while. Big Swole, nope. Brandy Rhodes, nope. Britt Baker, we were just talking about her. Emi Sakura, nope. Shida, huge wasted opportunity. Jade Cargill, nope. Chris Statlander, depending on when she comes back. Leva Bates, nope. Mel, nope. Nyla Rose, they've tried to do so many things with Nyla Rose. They even given her Vicky Guerrero, and then they do nothing with that storyline. I don't even know what they're doing. Penelope Ford, yeah, maybe, but she's so green. It's kind of hard to tell what she can actually do, but she does have potential, but I just don't think she's ready for that spotlight yet. Riho, nope. Serena Deeb, yes, but again, she's, getting up there. She should be more of like a trainer for the women's division, if anything. And Shanna, oh yeah, where's Shanna at? We have Tay Conti, just talking about that, exactly about like Anna Jay. I want to see more of that, especially since they're kind of coming into their own in the Dark Order. And then we have Yuka Sakazaki. I've only seen her compete once on AEW, and she's okay, I guess, but no, she's not someone you build the division around. So, out of all these names, only a few stick out. And one of them definitely is Britt Baker. I mean, do you guys see anybody on the roster that could be the breakout star for the women's division? Someone that can actually save this women's division and actually bring the proper exposure back to it the way that it should have been from the beginning? I'm sorry, but I'm going all in on Britt Baker. I think this is her year, and I feel like if AEW does not capitalize on Britt Baker anytime soon, then they are making another grave mistake. I like Hikaru Shida, but her title reign has been squandered. It's wasted potential, and I feel like right now she's not giving the division its proper exposure, and it sucks because, I feel like these girls deserve more, and it feels like feuds are happening outside of the main champion, which is like baffling to me. Your main champion should be the goal, should be the end goal for every woman on the roster. They should want to be the AEW champion. I mean, it's weird. AEW just needs to kind of focus their storylines a little bit and really just go all in on Britt Baker. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm banking on. Hopefully AEW takes this to heart. Somewhere out there, I'm sure someone is thinking it. If I'm thinking it, someone else has to be thinking it too. Britt Baker is the key to all of this. Britt Baker will save AEW's women's division. I guarantee it. But that's my thoughts. If you guys agree with me, disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed my thoughts on where I would take AEW's women's division this year, be sure you give a like, drop a comment, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, I'm going to get out here and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, adios guys.